What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Sports Report. We are your hosts, Andrew,
And Josh.
and today we're going to talk about the end of the first round and the beginning of the second round in the NBA playoffs. Today we have our guest, Graham, here, and he is going to talk about the news with us and later on play some games. You guys ready?
Alright, so now we've got Graham here with us.
Hello.
Alright. Let's just get started. Let's just recap what's happened so far this series, or these playoffs. In round one, the Thunder beat the Pelicans in 4. In round one also, the Mavs beat the Clippers in 6. The Timberwolves swept the Suns. The Nuggets beat the Lakers in 5. The Celtics beat the Heat in 5. The Cavs beat the Magic in 7. The Pacers beat the Bucks in 6. And the Knicks beat the Sixers in 6.
Yeah, that was a pretty good first round. Couple surprises. I'd say the biggest surprise was T-Wolves sweeping the Suns. A lot of people were surprised about Kevin Durant getting first rounded.
Yeah, it's not really more of a surprise that the T-Wolves won. It's just more of how quickly they won. Like, we were expecting the Suns to at least get a game.
What do you think about that, Graham?
I think it's very shocking that they took it all 4-0. Also, that the Pacers were able to beat the Bucks.
Yeah,
they're a pretty good team.
Yeah. That's also a good one right there because, like, Giannis and Dame, they're two really good players. And then the Pacers with Halliburton come in, beat the Bucks, and then now they face the Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Another good series was Cavs winning in 7 against the Magic. We all knew that was going to be a pretty good series, 4-5 seeding matchup.
It was annoying because it was NBA TV. Even though it was probably the best series in the first round, they put it on the worst channel. But it was a good series. Paolo played really well. Mitchell played really well.
Darius Garland played well.
But it was kind of looking like the early LeBron days where everybody would just stand around and watch LeBron play. That's how it is with Mitchell, honestly.
Yeah.
Another team that has looked like really well is the Thunder. We had Elijah on last episode, and he's pretty keen on the Thunder.
Mm-hmm. I do think that's his favorite team.
Yes.
But who do you think is better, Shea or Luka?
I don't know.
I think
Yeah, it's
Luka's
a
a
tough
bit
say.
better.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit more experience in the league.
he's got a deeper bag.
Yeah, he's in his bag a lot. Shea's a very talented player, and I think he'll be a top player in the league upcoming. So watch out for him as the playoffs continue. And yeah, he's a very, very good player.
Yeah. So far through the playoffs, Luka's averaging 28.4. Shea is averaging 28.5. Really can't tell the difference. They also, like, Luka's got him in rebounds and assists, but, like,
Luka's
Shea,
also played 2 more games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, Shea's also has a better core around him. Luka has a worse core. It's just really what do you look at when you're looking at who do you want as a better player. Another player that's playing just out of his mind is Jalen Brunson. You saw how he played against the Sixers. He's averaging 34.6 right now, which is actually amazing. Beating the Sixers in 6. That was a fun series.
Yeah. Moving on to the second round. Right now we have Celtics and Cavs tied at 1-1.
Which, that one's a shocker because Cavs still won on the road against a Celtics team that's only lost like 4 before. So maybe the Cavs that can take it to 6, maybe even 7, but I don't think they're going to win that one.
Mm-mm. And then down with the Pacers and the Knicks, I think the Knicks got this.
Yes. Jalen Brunson's just so good. Josh Hart is one of the few people to average 12-plus rebounds in a series, being so short. And, yeah, he's averaging 13 rebounds right now, and he's 6'4", which...
Yeah, proving a lot of guys wrong.
Yeah, proving a lot of guys wrong. And he played teams like Embiid and not Miles Turner, who are both pretty good rebounders, very athletic.
Yeah.
It's just great to watch him be so successful, along with OG Anunoby, who's been playing great defense, which is the whole reason why they got him.
Yep. But yeah, Knicks are just led by so much star power with Jalen leading the way in postseason scoring right now at 34 points per game. He's just been playing really well, just locked in. It's just they're a tough team to beat, and they will be as the playoffs continue.
And like another thing is like they've got really good chemistry. They all played together in college, which I think is a huge thing if you're going to play well together. They all played at Villanova on that 2018 championship team. And don't you remember, like 2 years ago when the Knicks got Brunson on a huge contract? Everybody was dogging on the Knicks, making fun of them. Yeah. Why would you sign such a bad player, such high of a contract? And now here we are praising him because he's so good.
Yeah, he really is a good player.
The next series is the Thunder versus Mavericks. The Thunder currently lead 2-1 against the Mavs. But I do think that in Game 4, can be much closer. Can make the series much closer. Right?
Yeah.
No, correction. The series is tied 1-1 in Game 3. But as the game is actually currently going on,
As we speak.
as we speak, Mavs lead 74-70. They currently have home court right now. 2:48 left to go in the third. I think the score of this game kind of says a lot about these two teams. Two really strong offensive teams, two teams that are really good, really talented. Thunder with Chet, Shea, and like Jay Williams, all of them are really good. And the Mavericks with like PJ Washington, who's playing out of his mind, Kyrie Irving, who we all know is really good, and Luka, who is Luka.
Always a bucket.
Yeah, that's Luka.
Yeah.
Graham, who do you think's gonna win this series?
It's really too close to call. I don't know.
Yeah, and then like you would think it would be the Thunder, but like
You gotta take it one game at a time.
yeah, like series is currently tied 1-1. You never know what can happen. It's not a Celtics and Cavs series where we all know the Celtics are gonna win. These are two really close teams.
Yeah.
And then the last series we got is the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. Timberwolves lead currently 2-1 in this series, which is a big.
This is very surprising.
Yeah,
seeing how the Nuggets beat the Lakers so easily.
Yeah,
and now the Timberwolves leading 2-1.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like the Nuggets, we all know are the Nuggets, Jokic, Murray, but we also got on the other side Cat, Gobert, and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is currently averaging 30 a game, but great defense, especially against Jokic. Whether you got
It's so hard for him to adjust to each player.
yeah, that's very true. Gobert and Cat are two very different players. I think the most fun games so far have been like the Cavs series. A lot of games in that were fun.
That was a really good series. Just back and forth. The home team won every game. This is good playoff basketball right there.
Yeah, and it kind of like ties into like the whole Bickerstaff hasn't won a road game. It's kind of crazy. Just now beating the Celtics at home. But that Magic series is really good because you had back-to-back games. Game 5, 6, and 7 were all down to the wire. It was all home court advantage. Paolo and Mitchell were going back at it, back and forth at each other. So it was just two great teams and really fun to watch.
Moving on to players to watch, I'd really watch Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
He's just been going off.
Yeah, he has really 30 points per game so far through the playoffs. Brings so much energy to the table that just is instilled in all of his teammates. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to lose when there's so much confidence going through a team at one time. He's led them to a sweep, and so far a 2-1 lead against the defending champions and the Nuggets. So I'd watch him.
And he has a really good all-around game. He can shoot, he can drive. It's really like, what do you need him to do kind of thing. And it's kind of just amazing how it's just like great how athletic he is. It's kind of looking like a watered-down version of LeBron, kind of. Like, he's got that same athleticism, same playmaking skills, but he just doesn't have the same athleticism. Or just like isn't on the same level. Isn't really able to lead a team like LeBron is.
Yeah.
But he's still young.
Yeah,
He has a really good future ahead of him.
Yeah, great future ahead of him.
Only 22 years old.
Yeah, great. It's kind of crazy to think about, but Luka is still younger than Shea.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to that, two very different playing styles.
Yeah, you're correct. You're definitely correct. Shea definitely very quick, athletic, but Luka still has the old Larry Bird game.
That's a good comparison. Yeah, he's really good. Obviously shooting, especially outside from three. Shea's good in the mid game.
Luka is 76 around the rim, 76% field goal percentage around the rim, which is better than like a lot of centers. Like, you look at Embiid, he's up there too, but just a player of his size and his athleticism to be able to be so good around the rim is just amazing.
Yeah. I'd say kind of moving players underperforming.
The entire Clippers roster, I would say, is up there.
Yeah, just kind of sad with Kawhi, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Paul George getting first rounded. It's just like to Luka and
But-
Kyrie and a couple of other no-name players like
PJ Washington.
that no one knows about.
Yeah, it's really
A
bad.
very meh performance.
Yeah. Because, like, Luka's doing what he always does in the playoffs, and they weren't really able to step up to the challenge.
Yeah.
And then another team, I know they don't have Jimmy Butler, but the Miami Heat, we've always seen them go deep, and this is just like the first year in a while where they don't really have it. I know they don't have Jimmy, but it's still tough.
And they're going against the number one seed, so
Yeah,
it's hard to keep going.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that streak when you lose your best player.
Yeah, losing Jimmy in the play-in was really tough for them.
Yeah. I guess if we're on the topic of injuries, OG Anunoby for the Knicks, that's pretty huge.
Yeah, he was out for Game 3, ended up losing that game.
Yeah.
Knicks were lucky to have Brunson after he hurt his foot. Was
Yeah.
it in
Game
Game
2.
2?
That Game 3 against the Pacers was really fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Other than that, no real big injuries.
Yeah. The game winners. It was just a tough game for the Knicks overall.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what happened so far this playoffs. It's been really fun to watch, and now we will go to our game segment.
Now let's get into the game section of our podcast. First up, we have Graham and Josh, and they are going to be competing in a contest where I say the name of an NBA arena, and they have to guess which team plays there. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. The first arena is the Smoothie King Arena.
Is it the Pelicans?
Your guess?
Where do they like smoothies? Somewhere it's hot. I'm gonna guess Dallas Mavericks.
Was it?
It is the New Orleans Pelicans.
Ooh.
Josh is right.
Good start. Good start.
All right. The next one is the Golden One Center.
Is it the Kings?
Your guess?
I have no idea. Like
Same.
Timberwolves.
Good guess. It is the Sacramento Kings.
Oh my goodness, I'm on a roll right now.
The last
This is
one.
not my game.
The last one. American Airlines Arena.
Oh, I know this.
America.
If you need a hint and you guys can't get it, I can give you a hint.
I know what team this is. I'm just letting Graham go first.
Could I get a hint?
It is in the Western Conference. The team is in the Western Conference.
The Suns.
Good guess, Josh.
Is it the Dallas Mavericks?
It is the Dallas Mavericks.
I know this way too well.
Josh sweeps
I
that
sweep.
game. We'll move on to our next game.
Alright, so now we've got our second game segment, which is guessing NBA players based off the nicknames I give them. So, the first one is Baby-Faced Assassin.
Jordan Poole.
Is it current or
Give me a player first.
Scoot Henderson?
He is a current player.
Okay.
Luca.
No.
Anthony Edwards?
No. This guy plays in the Western Conference.
Oh, Devin Booker.
No. That was good though. That's a good guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess. I have no clue. Jalen Green?
No. He has an all-star to his name. At least one.
Oh my gosh. Is it LeBron?
No, it's not LeBron.
Russell Westbrook?
No.
Oh, he kind of looks like a baby. He acts like a baby.
This
too.
guy plays in the Pacific Division. So think like out west. Think out west. Come on. Come on.
De'Aaron Fox?
No.
That's a good guess.
Come on.
Bro, who is this? Like,
Who is this kid?
who is this kid?
This guy has only played for one team in his career.
Draymond Green?
No.
Can you tell us the team?
What does an assassin do?
Kill.
The kill.
Oh,
So
John Morant?
No. What? That's not the Pacific Division.
Barber killed his hair.
Nah.
What team does this guy play for?
He plays for the Golden State Warriors.
Brandon Pajemski?
No. Come on.
Oh, Andrew Wiggins?
No. Come on.
No, this is my favorite team. Steph Curry?
Yes.
wait, I thought you said Steph Curry.
No, he never said Steph Curry.
Oh my gosh, I would have guessed him so much earlier.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness. That's 1 point for the Drew man.
I was just naming the roster.
Alright. The second one is the Big Penguin.
The big penguin.
Yeah, the Big Penguin.
Joel Embiid?
No.
Big penguin. Nikola Jokic.
No. This guy is used to be a really good rebounder, but a terrible free throw shooter.
Shaq.
No.
DeMarcus Cousins?
No. On the right track with Boogie though.
Blake Griffin?
No.
current player?
Yes, I think so. Yes, he is a current player, and he at least made the play-in.
Oh, made the play-in. Okay, who was in the play-in then? Warriors were. Lakers were. Oh, Anthony Davis.
No, the playing him might not really help you because this guy's not really known for his time on this team. He is most known for his time in Detroit.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan.
No. Can't shoot free throws.
Oh, these players are
Really good at rebounding.
Dennis Rodman.
No.
Oh yeah, he's not current.
Yeah.
Team.
The Bulls.
Oh,
Do I? I feel like I should know this
Nic-
guy. I don't have the name.
Is
Is he the guy famous for that one viral bad? I have no idea.
free throw.
Graham,
Nicole.
you are on the right track. You are on the right track.
Just give it to Graham. We don't know it.
No?
No.
It's actually a good pick. I have no idea, bro. Why do I not know players well?
If I just say the answer would no,
Will I be mad?
it'll go to Graham.
Yeah.
This player is Andre Drummond.
Oh, I knew it was one of those two. Yes. All right, 1-1.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
The last nickname is Sub-Zero.
Scoot Henderson.
No.
LeBron.
No. Who is like cold? Think of like who's cold in the playoffs.
Damian Lillard.
Yes.
Yeah, I should have gotten that.
All
Alright.
Well, that concludes our Guess the Player Off the Nickname segment. And now we'll go on to our third game.
Alright, this is our third game. This game is going to be guess the players based off their stat and guess the number in that stat. Alright. First one is Paul George in field goal percentage.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna say 56%.
49%.
Yeah, that's close.
What was the
It was 47%.
Ooh.
All right, 1-0 me.
Well, we're tied right now in the
Oh, yeah.
overall.
Hmm.
Right.
Alright, second one is Anthony Davis points per game.
Season or playoffs?
That's just the season.
24.
That's correct.
Right on the nose, 24.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, this one's for all the marbles.
Yeah, if I get this, I win.
Sabonis rebounding.
Ooh.
13.
Yep, 13.
Wow. Wait, so that means you have to find another player since
Oh,
we're
yeah.
tied again. Since we're tied again,
Mhm.
you have to find another player.
Alright.
So since Andrew and I have 4 points overall, we have to have a tiebreaker, and it's going to be guess the stat based off the player.
Alright. The final question is how many assists does Tyrese Halliburton average each game?
12.
11. It was closer.
You're closer. It was 10.
All right, I
Good
win.
game, Josh.
Yeah, I
Good
like the
game.
game. So I win today's game segment, and that is all we have for you guys. That is all the time we have today. We've had so much fun talking today and can't wait for next time. Thank you, Graham, for coming on today and talking.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the playoffs have started really well, just like the Cavs series or the Clippers and Mavs series. You know, it's been really fun to watch. And with round 2, the conference finals and the NBA finals coming up, we can't wait for more to come. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and goodbye.